All right, we just got to do our old test 1, 2, and we can get underway. All right, we just got to do our. Okay, folks, we are go. What is good, everybody? It is the Godfather of VR, the ageless one of the man, Lincoln Clay, and we're back for another live stream. This one I did not plan, but once I came across this article, I decided, hey, why not keep everybody in the loop what's going on with the latest update on LeMans Ultimate and go ahead and knock a race out in the process. We've got about 15 minutes before the next race starts. So we'll go ahead and get right into it. According to the latest article from Traxion GG, it appears that LeMans Ultimate devs as well as beta testers have successfully completed a 24-hour test run with driver swaps, meaning that it looks like everything is still on course for the May update involving driver swaps, custom liveries, and couple of more cars and another track, Qatar. And so this article here, I'll try to breeze through it. I might skip paragraphs in order to hurry up and get through it so I can get into the next race, which starts at 6:30 Eastern time, which is 13 minutes from now. So now that LeMans Ultimate has a more stable future, thanks in part to the $2.5 million investment from its parent company, Motor Games by VR manufacturer Pimax, the focus switches to what happens next with the sim racing platform. Next month witnesses the arrival of the Lexus and Lamborghini GT3 cars, the LaSalle International Circuit, and alongside other features, the ability. Why am I saying it with a V? The ability to swap drivers during multiplayer sessions. This has been known for some time now. In fact, these additions were originally expected in February. Speaking to Motorsports Games CEO Stephen Hood, despite the long days finalizing the recent deal, there is renewed energy and excitement for what could be achieved. This investment means the team can look further ahead, and I think it's about pushing home the advantage right now that we have in LeMans Ultimate. We know we're creating ripples, unquote. Let's see here. One of the jewels in the outfit crown is the 24 Hours of Le Mans virtual sim racing esports event and subsequent Le Mans Virtual Series competition wrapper. In terms of viewership alone, the official Formula One virtual racing competition has achieved a larger audience. Now that is impressive. But the last running in early 2023 was beset by red flags, instabilities, tantrums, which they're probably referring to Max Verstappen when he disconnected and called it a clown show, uninstalled the game, yada, 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 and alleged tampering. It's not returned since. I didn't know about any kind of tampering. The event has been long mentioned for a possible return in Motorsports Games financial documents, chopping and changing non-sequiturs over the past 2 years, such as current plans to organize. Let's see here. I'm just quickly breezing over this and see if it's even worth reading. Okay, yeah, we'll go ahead. But a recent test event could mean a return is now on the cards. No, really. Last weekend, we completed a 24-hour multiplayer race with driver swaps with members of the development team and alpha tester. Hood explains that would be Stephen Hood. I closed the Pimax deal, had 2 hours sleep. Then I did the night shift of the 24-hour race with teammates. We crossed the line for a photo finish on the last lap. The driver swap code has been reworked, and we're working on a new UI UX to make it easier. Le Mans Virtual is going to come back. It's an important component, but we'll save that format unveil for later. I would imagine if it's going to come back this year, they would probably have to announce it within the next month because the real life 24 Hours of Le Mans happens every June, and I'm sure they would like to coincide with that. So they would probably have to announce it, in my opinion, more sooner than later. I would be led to believe that if the virtual 24 Hours of Le Mans does return, it will probably, in my opinion, gain more hype if they were to do it, say, the weekend before the actual 24 hours of Le Mans. Whereas if they did it after, it would probably take a little bit of the steam out of it. So all that being said, I think the real life 24 hours of Le Mans takes place, I think, in the second or third week in June, and we're already in the middle of April. So, and then the driver swaps the driver swap update happens next month. I don't know what date specifically. Le Mans Ultimate, whenever they do a major update, they usually announce it the week before. So whenever they do finally announce the driver swap update, DLC, all that good stuff, it'll probably happen the following Tuesday. So running a day-long esports competition with the ability for each entry to have multiple drivers is impossible. So functioning pit lane driver swaps are key to the return of the Le Mans Virtual. The feature could also indicate longer organized in-game special events, currently capped at 2.4 hours, which we know that, Le Mans Ultimate is going to explode once they get the driver swaps and we get that final DLC. I'm not going to go too deep into this one. They said another new LMGT3 tire model, which currently, with the last update we got, they did some things with the tire model, and they said once they perfect that, then they would move on and employ this tire model in other classes. And so right now, I think they're the tire model update for the other classes are on hold at the moment because they are currently working with real life race drivers for their input for the current LMGT3 tire model. So to add more realism, so that is cool. In this last section right here, I'm especially excited about that too. ELMS content, which stands for, I believe, European Le Mans content. The existential dilemma facing Le Mans Ultimate over the past 12 months was a mixture of looming court cases, one emphatically, multiple waves of redundancies, yada, yada, yada. The worst of that now seems to be over, and now conversations can begin over possible additional content, something that has been consistent discussion by players. If traction, social media response are anything to go by, a logical step would be to add the European Le Mans series, organized by the same Automobile Club de l'Equestre behind the 24 Hours of Le Mans and the FIA World Endurance Championship that the sim racing title currently replicates. We've improved our relationship with the ACO and the World Endurance Championship even further, teases Hood, before confirming that he and VP of Competition Ben Rossiter-Turner visited the recent ELMS round in Barcelona. So, I quickly Googled the Le Mans European Series, and because I wanted to see what tracks are on that calendar that isn't on the current WEC calendar. And the tracks that are on there that are not on Le Mans Ultimate would be Barcelona, Silverstone, and it looks a track that looks like Paul Ricard but has a French name to it, El Licet or something. I can't remember what it was. So if they did explore the European Le Mans series and brought us those tracks, then yeah, those would be the tracks that we would get. It would be Barcelona, Silverstone, and Paul Ricard. And I think about a month ago, Stephen Hood sounded excited about what they plan to bring us even after next month's update. They also said that they have, more plans for virtual reality. And now I would like to think that whatever those plans are is probably going to heavily involve Pimax. We will see. So we've got about 5 minutes before the session starts. I'm already registered for the race, so there won't be a mad scramble. And I think we can get ready for that next race, which starts in 5 minutes. right, let's get suited and booted. And like an idiot, I dropped this headset. I gotta tell you, this headset is a tank, because it took a pretty hard fall on the ground, and the only thing that came off is the sponge padding on the back, which clips right back on. I mean, the low light is low. What are they talking about? The controllers to my headset just informed me that the lighting is low and that the controllers could disconnect. I can cut that out. Feels like I'm forgetting something. Holy smokes. To be this late, I'm actually surprised. My good friend Hannes Catone is registered for this race. And so naturally, I am in the GTE class again. And let me go through here real quick and see if I recognize some of these names. Jason Davies, I've seen he was in a race with us yesterday. Lincoln Clay, yeah, I think I know that guy. And I think that's it. So all things being as it stands right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If that's anything to go by, it looks like coming into this session, I could be ranked 8th. I do, however, think this could be a 2-split race, because I think these intermediate races that are multi-class, I think they max out at 40 drivers. Trying to, I think they try to evenly split it, but so there's 31 LMP2 registered and 24 GTEs registered, which isn't too far off. So yeah, I do think that this, unfortunately, I think this is going to be a 2-split race. I mean, if this was a 1-split race, yeah, that'd be a lot, 56 cars. But in terms of the ranking, this would be right up my alley. 26 now. An event is underway. No, I gotta change glasses too. So you know what? I think I'm going to try something. Something that I think I'm just curious. I am curious how this car will handle with one medium tire.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes. The track temperature's rising. It's now 26 Celsius. Pit exit is clear. Your brakes are cold, be careful. Yellow flag in sector 1. Green flag sector 1. Yellow flag, caution. It looks like Vera has crashed. Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Sector 3 is clear, green flag. That's the end of the session, P5.
Tires. So we're going to put softs on here. For the quali. And then I think when the actual race starts, I'm leaning towards putting mediums on the front. That way, when I... Hey, Lincoln, good luck for the race. I'm expecting a top 5 finish from you. Hey, Hans Catone, thank you so much.
It exit's clear. All right, Clay, we've got 9 minutes to set a lap.
Just received a message from him because we're friends on
Your brakes
both.
are cold, take it easy.
On both Steam and the Meta app. So yeah, this race today.
Track temps increasing. It's now 25 Celsius.
I'm leaning towards putting the medium tire on the left front, if not both fronts. That way, when I come into the pits, the only thing I need to do is take on fuel instead of changing tires. Because if you come into the pits and fuel is all you need, you can probably get out of there in about 12 seconds. But if you have to take on tires, you're going to be stuck there for like another 18 seconds.
Okay, Clay, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
Flat.
The guy in front has just done a 219.60. Okay, Clay, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
That sucked.
P7. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace. You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 1. Cold tyres all round. Find a 10th in Sector 2. Your brake temperatures look good. The leader has just done a 217.74.
Holy moly.
DJ_Stevens said, "Sub bro tuning in while building the triples."
Are you
DJ_Stevens
Sector 3 is
said,
0.5 off the pace.
plus.
Got triples. Shit. Look at you. How's it going, DJ?
Watch the track limits. You've used half your fuel. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
DJ_Stevens said, "Good man. Almost out of bronze saptu."
Ah.
Tire temps are good.
Doesn't look like I'm going to gain anything, so I might just go ahead and stay with that.
Was a 280.64.
Oh shit! I didn't think I'd be able to get anything more out of that. Let me go back to the garage.
That's the end of the session. P5.
1 second, folks. Okay, sorry about that, DJ. I just now saw what you meant to say with that latest comment about almost being out of bronze safety. So it goes like this: you need to get the silver safety in order to participate in the intermediate races, and you need to get the gold in order to participate in the advanced races. So, and I know I said this before. So, in the interest of building up your safety, don't even really try to win the race. Just stay clean. Because if you stay clean, it is very, very easy to work your way up the safety rank. Yep, there is 2 splits, just like I thought it would be. Currently, I am 6. Oh shit, look like I got a hole in my oh, and I just got dropped to 7th. So, yeah, that's oh shit, that's enough to knock me out of the top half. There's 13 cars in here, so in my opinion, you have, I needed to finish 6 or better. So we didn't get it during qualifying, so that's what we got to go for.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Start driving. Hold on. I thought I put, return to the garage. I thought I put the mediums on the front already. So I'm taking the gamble, folks. I'm going to put, let me see here, 17 laps. And I've got enough for 12 and a half, which means at the very least I've got to do 5 full laps, but I'm going to come in on lap 7. Because that will give me, and then once I top the tank off, that'll give me enough fuel in case the race goes 18 laps. So yep, I'm taking the gamble, and I'm not taking any tires. So if I can avoid damage, then I can just come in, get fuel, and get out. And I can it'll probably be about a 12-second pit stop.
Formation lap has started. Green flag.
Go, go, go.
Green flag.
On your left. Clear left. Yellow flag. Watch out. We think that Lima spinned it.
Oh, I
Green
took
flag in
side
sector
damage.
1. Tiny bit of aero damage, just ignore it.
DJ_Stevens. Zed. Good luck.
Yellow flag on, right side's clear.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Nice one, Clay. Good start. We think that Edward has stacked it. Green flag, sector 1. Yellow flag in sector 2. We can see driver, Lass, and Kevin have binned it. Sector 2 is now green.
Slow to pro sim racing. Zed. What a wild
Gap to
start.
Davies.
Yeah, that was
It's
crazy.
increasing. It's now 1.7 seconds. Yellow flag sector 2. We think Yorn has spun off. Green flag sector 2.
Damn, look at all these P2 cars on the side.
Clear right.
And I did take a little bit of
Gap to
damage.
Silver behind is increasing. It's now 1.7 seconds. Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Yellow flag in sector 1.
That time was a 2:33.5.
We think Marcos has gone off. Sector 1 is green. Incident in sector 2. Yellow flag. Well done, Clay. This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for. P4. The guy ahead is Davies. The gap to Davies ahead is increasing. It's now 2.5. It looks like Tony has binned it. Green flag in sector 2. Incident in sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. Sector 2 is clear. Yellow flag. We can see Tony has gone off.
Idiot.
Sector 3 is green. Yellow flag, sector 1. We think that Swift has stacked it. Sector 2 is green, sector 1 is 0.34 off the pace, sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace, sector 3 is 1.4 seconds off the pace, sector 1 is green, clear left, clear left, the gap behind is now 0.43. Incident sector 3, yellow flag. Car right side's clear. Don't let him get away. Alright Clay, the next car is Riviera. Your ears are cold. Flag, sector 3.
Lap 2:21.13.
The pit window for fuel will open on lap 6. It'll close on lap 12. Okay, Clay, there's a car left. Clear left. Don't give up, keep him under pressure. Car ahead is Saviati. Yellow flag, sector 3. We think Vasco has crashed. Right side tyres are cold. Sector 1, yellow flag. It looks like Gerger has binned it. Green flag, sector 1, E6. You're better than this. The car's better than this. Get it together, man. Closer, the gap's come down to 0.8. Yellow flag in sector 2. It looks like Mandel has gone off. Green flag, sector 2. Ahead is now 0.9. Sector 2 is now yellow. Watch your rear tyres, they're pretty cold. Green flag in sector 2, you've just done a 219.28. That's your quickest lap. The gap to P5 ahead is increasing. It's now 1.3 seconds. Yellow flag. Sector 1 is now green. Acknowledged. Pit stop requested. is ready. Yellow flag. We think Edward has spun off. Green flag for sector 2.
I hope that damage doesn't take long.
We're done. Go, go.
Not as long as I... That damage cost me 6 seconds. Oh, they didn't even fix it.
53.93.
I guess they didn't see it as needing to be repaired.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit.
So, 12 laps. All right, we good on fuel.
Sector 3 is now clear. We think that Cotoni has gone off.
Oh, Catone!
You're being caught by the faster class cars. Blue flag. Clear left. Blue flag. Clear right. There's a faster car approaching.
That time was a
Blue flag, 8th
2:29.36.
place. Sector 2 is yellow. Sector 2 is clear. Clear left. Yellow flag. We think that Cave-in has pinned it. Cave-in behind is pitting now. Green flag, sector 2. Okay, Clay, there's a faster car approaching. Yellow flag, sector 3. Green flag, sector 3. We think that Edward has pinned it. Blue flag, Edward behind is pitting. Clear right. Yellow flag, sector 2.
20.84.
We think Ribeiro has spun off. Sector 2 is now green. We're looking alright here. Keep your concentration nice and smooth. That's 20 minutes to go. We're halfway home. Yellow flag in sector 3. Incident in sector 2, yellow flag. Okay, Clay, halfway home, fuel's good. Looks like Edward has gone off. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 21 Celsius. Green flag in sector 2. Green flag in sector 3. That was a 219.94. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace. Yellow flag sector 2. We can see Hugo has binned it. Green flag sector 2. P8. Alright Clay, the next car is 6 laps behind.
I hope he's not a guy that's going to try to take me out because he got something happen to him. Thank you.
Lass in front is pitting.
Well, we might be able to get him. We should be able to get him. Because he's been sent some bad lap times.
There's a group of faster cars behind.
Lap 2.
Okay, Clay. Lap times are pretty consistent. To P8 behind is now 6.7.
I lost some time letting him through.
The leader, Peralta, is pitting.
He'll get out.
Sector 3 is now yellow.
He'll get out before I get there.
It looks like Emilio has gone off. Sector 2 is now yellow. Riviero ahead is pitting.
Uh-oh, this is going to get interesting.
Moon is now in the lead. Green flag in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. There's a faster car behind. He's racing us for position. I don't think we'll get a blue flag. We think Davis has stacked it. Sector 3 is clear.
Oh, the other two got out before me.
Lap 2.
Sector 2 is green. B7.
1.25. Incident in Sector 1. Yellow flag.
C. Davis has crashed. Sector 1 is clear. Yellow flag in Sector 3. Sector 3 is clear. It looks like Edward has stacked it. Okay, Clay, you've used half your fuel. Ten minutes remaining. 10 minutes. The guy in front is Riviera. Blue flag. The class leader from our faster class is behind. Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate. We think that Tony has gone off. The leader, Moon, is pitting. Car clear right.
Oh, he's pitting again?
Blue flag, Peralta is now leading. Clear left. There's a faster car approaching. He's racing us for position. Don't expect a blue flag.
Lap 2, 21.93.
Clear right. Faster class car behind. Blue flag. Right side's clear. Blue flag. There's some faster cars approaching. They're fighting for position.
That time was a 2:20.
Right side's clear.
Oh, man. You idiot.
Blue flag. Clear left. Clear left. Blue flag.
He killed any chance I had of catching Ribeiro. and I got damage.
The gap to moon behind is increasing. It's now 0.8. That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes. We think that Paul has binned it. Yellow flag. Looks like P2's off. Green flag, sector 3. The gap to Riviera in front is now 2.7. Green flag, sector 2. Yellow flag. We think Moon and Vera have gone off.
Oh, nice.
Sector 1 is clear. Incident in sector 2, yellow flag. Sector 3 is yellow. We think Edward has gone off. Green flag in sector 2. Sector 3 is now clear. The gap to Riviera ahead is increasing. It's now 3.2 seconds. Sector 3, yellow flag. It looks like Edward has binned it. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Green flag, sector 3.
Lap 2, 19.97.
Lap times are pretty consistent. Yellow flag, sector 2. We think Davis has spun off. Okay, Clay, there's a faster car approaching. Sector 2 is now green. flag.
That's it.
E6. Okay, it's over. Good drive. Okay, pit stop requested.
Good race. Well, that strategy, it wasn't a terrible strategy, but nothing happened within that strategy that makes me say I gotta do this again. However, though, I did finish in the upper half. So there may be some positive rank that comes out of this. The big thing that, that P2 car sending me into the grass, and I hit the wall because of it. That was a backbreaker because I was on Riviero. I was on him. And I was trying to figure out where I was going to take him, but as soon as those P2 cars got involved, that was that. All right. I think with the
Gaming Legends said, thumbs up.
Thumbs up to you too, Gaming Legends. How you doing? Well, let's check the damage. Well, at least I'm still silver. It looks that way. Hey, holy moly! 8.9% rank. Hey, shit. Look at that. I will take it. Expected you to qualify 8th, qualified 7th. You qualified the bottom half of the results. That's what killed me right there. Even with that 218.6, which wasn't a bad lap at all, in my opinion. When it comes to Spa and GTE and GT3s, well, I think at least with this game, if you can get into 219s, you're doing great. I think with the GTEs, if you can get into the 218s, you're doing good, but low 218s, high 217s would be great.
DJ_Stevens said, he said no complaints here, LOL.
Hey, none. No complaints. I mean, I expected to get like 0.5% rank for that race. I get 8.9. Expected you to qualify 8th, you qualified 7th, you qualified the bottom half of the results, so that's where I got the negative mark. They dinged me for that. Expected you to finish 8th, you finished 6th, and I finished in the top half of the results. So I met 3 out of the 4 criterias, and got some much better rank than I thought. I remain silver. I live to fight another day. So I'll say this, that strategy I went with the mediums in the front. I think that strategy will only work if I can get into the 219s consistently. I was able to hit like 119.5 or something, so I was able to hit a couple of 2 mid-19s, but I got to be able to do that every lap. So if I'm going to stick with that strategy of having mediums in the front, I've got to be able to do 219s almost every lap, not 221s, not 222s. And that really hurts when the P2 cars are coming through, because you got to slow down and let them through, because if you don't, you know, you could end up in a wreck because those guys aren't going to slow down. So it's almost like if you move over and slow down, they'll get past you that much faster, and then you can get on with your race. So the sooner they get past you, the sooner you can get back to your race. And yeah, and if you don't slow down and you don't get out of their way, expect to be caught up in a wreck, because they're not slowing down. They're definitely not slowing down, and they may not move off of their racing line either. So if you're in front of them, you might get collected. All right, I am happy with that, and I will go and call that a day on a high note. See, tomorrow's Thursday. I don't know. Can't say for certain, but I know that I'll be back sometime between now and Saturday. That's about the best I can promise. All right. Which a race that started out looking like it was going to have mediocre results ended up having good results. I'll take it. With that, I'm out of here, folks. Thanks for watching. Until the next time, you all know the line. Wakanda forever, long live the king, and throw some dice. Deuces. Have a good one, everybody. We'll see you soon.